What's up, you guys? Welcome to the video. Today I have a very special guest. So you guys have seen, I've done a lot of videos with, people that have lost a lot of weight, and I love those videos, but now we have Jonny here who has helped tons of people lose. He has a crazy rap sheet of things that he's done for people, so I'll just let you take it away. Don't think this is him like bragging, I just really want him to.
So you guys, just want to know what I do?
Yeah, all the things that you've done, everything that you do right now,
Hi, I'm Jonny Straws.
Yeah, there.
At Jonny Straws on Instagram. And I'm not as small as I look, but this guy's out angling me. See how close he is to the
I don't know
camera?
what you're talking about. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, so I've been a trainer for 7+ years. Been an owner in a couple of different gyms. Been lucky enough to work with Olympians on a training level. And then my real specialty is weight loss transformations, and that's kind of what I've been getting known to do. I also am the lead athlete and manager for Motivate supplements, and then I own a couple of nutrition zones. Gosh, there's probably 4 other things I'm missing, but I've just hands in all different elements of fitness. Pretty much I've been involved in for a long amount of time.
So yeah, like I said, ton of stuff. So we just got a workout in. It was really fun. We did some back. So I just wanted to bring him on, honestly, and just talk to him, because like I said, I've had a ton of people that have lost a lot of weight. Obviously I've made videos, I've lost a lot of weight, just kind of talking about our journeys and stuff like that. So I thought it would be cool to kind of get the perspective of a trainer that's helped a ton of people to lose weight. So I just kind of wanted to, ask a couple questions and just get your insight on it.
Absolutely.
So the first thing that I want to know.
Wait a minute, first thing. First thing. He's talking about weight loss. Can we talk about the weight gains this guy has? Look how good this guy looks. It's unbelievable.
I don't even know what you mean, bro. I'm just like,
unbelievable. Last time I saw this guy, he was in great shape. He's never not been in great shape, and I'm a guy that likes to pride myself in being in good shape. And then I see this guy, and I'm like, man, what are you doing down here in San Diego? I need to come down and lift with you more.
See,
all right, sorry, I had to get you. I had to give you your props.
He's making me feel good. He's just making me. It's because I decided to wear a tank top. Usually don't lift in tank tops. But yeah, so I wanted to ask. The first question that comes to my mind is: so when you're training someone, right? That's because like you said, you're doing weight loss training. Like, what's the first barrier that you kind of have to overcome usually when you're dealing with someone that? Because I mean, I know that there's different. Like, some people have been overweight their whole lives, or some people that have maybe gained weight after they had a baby, or some people that just gained weight after high school, because that's what a lot of people do. So, like, what's like usually the main thing that you start dealing with? Because you said something to me. You said that usually you're training people. You're usually like dealing with the mental side of things more than the other. So I would just kind of.
I mean, honestly, not everybody's the same. Everybody's individualistic, and everybody's gained weight a different way. Like you said, people are coming from a position where it's either been in their family forever, there's an eating problem, something negative happened to them in the past, they lost a boyfriend or girlfriend, abuse. There's a bunch of reasons why people get to a place where they're overweight. Unfortunately, a lot of times a lot of trainers will try to take care of that specific situation. I think the biggest thing overriding in all of the people that come to me, no matter what situation that they're coming from, it's always seen as it's such a negative where they're at right now. The biggest hurdle that we overcome in weight loss transformations is taking that negative look at ourselves from the get-go, because we come from a position of not being able to love ourselves. So many of the clients that come to me, John, are just, they hate themselves. They can't stand the way that they look. No matter what has led them to this position, they hate that, they hate their past, they hate where they're at now. And in order for them to be dedicated, to be able to turn down all the things that are going to come their way during a weight loss transformation, if you're disliking yourself, how are you going to do things for yourself? It's got to. There's a shift that comes. The biggest hurdle to overcome right from the get-go is self-love. That's the biggest thing that I preach. It's the biggest thing that I try to get across to everybody, because no matter what has gotten you to this place, if you continue to view yourself negative, no matter how hard you work, no matter how bad you want it, there's going to be push comes to shove times where you're not going to view like you're worth it. You're going to say, I give up, I quit, because you have no self-love. The difference between the people that are successful is that they start to accept and embrace the fact that, no, I'm okay how I am now, I just want to be better. That's the biggest hurdle that I face with everybody that comes through my doors, is just getting rid of just all this negative self-talk that they've had for so long. Yeah,
I totally, you guys know I've made tons of videos about that, but like, I really believe that obviously you can start the losing weight from like maybe a negative spot, but I think like if you can start from a positive spot, that's like the best case scenario, I think. Like if you
and nobody's going to start from a positive standpoint.
Nobody's going to.
Whatever gets you up off the floor, right? For me, I was brokenhearted, and I wanted to get in shape because I wanted to do. I'm going to show her. And listen, whatever gets you going, that's great. The problem is a lot of times, and I've spoken on this a lot, if you get into a car, even if it's a nice, beautiful new Mustang.
From Ellen?
Yeah, exactly. Even if you get in that car and you have a GPS pulled up, okay, and you type in the location that you want to go, if you don't know your current destination, you can't get there because you're not going to know the different ways to turn, right? Yeah. So, unfortunately, a lot of times fitness is the same exact way. We always focus on where we want to go, but we can't focus on where we're at right now. And where we're at right now needs to be embraced, needs to be accepted, and then we can move on. Otherwise, we get kind of caught in the rat wheel. You know what I mean? We fall back into the same things of, I'm not good enough to do this. I'm just not strong enough. The food is going to overtake me, and we get caught in that wheel. We need to embrace who we are and love ourselves for who we are right now. That's when we can really start looking at the directions that we need to take to get toward.
And I like that. I totally agree because like what I say is when you're trying to lose weight, you're gonna mess up. There's times where you're gonna mess up, and if you're super negative about yourself and you're like super negative about where you are in your life and you hate yourself, that when you mess up that one time, that's gonna lead to that snowball effect where it goes downhill. But if you're in a better, mindset where you're kind of like, okay, I messed up, but I'm better than that. There's things. Then it stops going from one mess up to 1,000. It stops at that one mess up, and you pick yourself back up. And then you keep moving. Like 100% agree.
Everybody, and this happens in a variety of different ways, right? We either slip up or we say, don't get to the destination that we want to as fast as we want to, right? Yeah. And so we view that as a big negative. This didn't happen on the scale. I didn't fit into this size, whatever the case. I wasn't able to put up this much weight in all aspects of fitness. Yes. Still, to this day, for you, when you're in the gym, you want to be able to lift heavier. And if you don't hit that,
you can kind of down on yourself.
Yeah, you can get down on yourself. It's okay to be down on yourself. Yeah. It's absolutely okay. There's a difference between being down on yourself and saying, this is what I faced. What do I have to correct to get better moving forward? Or hitting something hard and saying, this is who I am, I can't do any better, and then falling back into the negative thought processes, and negative thought processes lead to negative actions. That's the biggest change. I always just speak on the opportunity to succeed or giving yourself an option to fail. If we're running and we want to become stronger and we start to get tired, it's very easy to stop. Yeah. Okay? We gave ourselves that option to fail. We said, okay, I can quit in this scenario. Yeah. Or we can look at it as an opportunity to succeed, to keep moving, keep pushing forward, keep getting better, and that's where real strength is gained.
We're gonna wait for this truck to go away.
It's a FedEx truck, and they're pretty fast.
The truck is gone now. So I want to ask you. So I always ask everybody this: What's your number one tip? For somebody that wants to lose weight, that wants to start losing weight. What's the tip?
Throw out the scale. Throw out the scale. The scale is such a poor indicator of health. You look at a scale, and the numbers associated with it. Gosh. If you were to look at that analytically and say, this is my gauge for success, it takes nothing into account for how hard you're working, the mental barriers that you've overcome, the dedication that you've had on your food. I train, I'd say 80% of my clients are female. Okay. Depending on the time of the month that you have. I mean, besides the fact that a woman that weighs anywhere from 150 to 200 pounds, the fluctuation can be 3 to 5 pounds of water weight. So somebody works so hard all week and, I went up a pound. No, you probably didn't. Yeah. But we get so wrapped up in what that box says. The biggest things I say are a key to success is take pictures and take measurements. Measure all aspects of your body, and then you can look at a scale maybe once every couple of weeks, once a month, because the scale, that's the end. If you're doing your work, if you're on your diet, if you're training hard, if you're doing everything properly, the weight is going to drop. Don't worry about it now, right? Use something that is much more of a positive way to push yourself forward. Like, oh my God, I dropped 2 inches off my waist. I've had so many clients over the years, so many. Johnny, I only lost 1 pound. Johnny, I didn't move at all. Really? What did your waist say? I went down 2 inches. Everybody out there that's on a weight loss journey would much rather weigh the same exact weight or even a little bit heavier, but look better. Look leaner, look thinner. So stop worrying about the scale. That's my biggest piece of advice.
I love that piece of advice because you guys know that I've said this before, and I'm not exaggerating when I say I can fluctuate 8 to 10 pounds in one day, like easily, because water, because sodium, because for women that time of the month, I didn't even know that was a thing until I talked about it recently, and someone was like, and that time of the month, and I was like, well, I don't know about that. I'm not a girl.
It's a big thing, John. It's a big thing. I'm just letting you know. It's quite a big thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to have you on here, and I appreciate obviously he's very knowledgeable, right? He knows what he's talking about. So is there any last words?
The thing that I would say is everybody's always worried about what's the magic secret, right? What's the tip? And on social media, online, there's an inundation of trainers. Training certificates are easy to get. And nutritionalists and people that are even on a celebrity level have their viewpoints and thought processes. I have always said that the main thing is don't get caught up in any one thought process. Your body, the biggest thing about it is that it does not want to lose fat. Your body is not going to want to lose fat. Continually change what it is that you're doing. Do not get wrapped up in one thought process. Be open to new ideas. Be accepting of whatever it is that your body wants to do. Do not fight against your body. Learn to understand your body, and just really love your body for what it is. When we take a much more lax thought process of it's going to be okay, it takes time, I might want to change up a couple of different things, that's when you really see success. When people focus way too much on every single number, every single meal, every single time that they look in the mirror, they get caught up on it too much. My biggest thing that I can advise is there's not one set diet, there's not one set magic pill, there's not one set magic plan. Do you the best that you can and love yourself for that, and success will come.
Well, I'm inspired. I don't know about you, but
I'm inspired to get back in the gym. Look how fit this guy is. He's huge. He's huge.
But I appreciate you taking the time. He drove like an hour and a half down to just work out and talk and stuff. So I just wanted to.
We're in SoCal.
Yeah,
it's 70 degrees outside.
It is nice. It was really cool this morning. But yeah. That's the video, guys. I really hope that it helped you guys out. Again, thank you so much. All his links and everything will be down in the description. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. What was it? Oh yeah, look up I am.